So when you have a garage, you can use it for three things. One, you can use it to store stuff, trash, nonsense. Two, you can use it for tools, equipment. And three, and lastly, you can use it to store your vehicle, keep it safe from the sun or from the winter. So what we decided to do is create a mini YouTube studio and use it a little differently with the ability to work and play inside the studio, no matter if it's winter, when it's cold, summer, when it's super hot, fall, you name it. So we had to create something that is going to be usable 365 days a year.
So we're going to start out with the layout of the garage, showing the two walls attached to the garage, the living area and the bathroom hallway. Obviously we don't care about those. That's the garage door entrance. We're going to focus only in the garage. Now the studio is going to be built between the back of the garage and the front of the garage door. Estimated about 8 feet by 12 feet. We're going to create two doors, one going to the back of the garage and one going exiting the garage. The door that goes into the house, that one's going to be changed into a French door with glass, so you can actually see inside the garage without feeling claustrophobic. Now in the back of the garage, I'm going to call it the dark room or the open box room. It's going to be a dark room because it has no windows. And what's going to keep the studio nice and warm for the winter is going to be all the insulation you see here on the marked yellow walls. It's going to be a mixture of spray on and blow on insulation. To maintain the right temperature in the studio, we're going to install that mini split system which has an air conditioning and a heat pump built inside, just like this one. To complete this project, these are the 7 steps I'm going to take to get this project completed, starting with the material, framing, and so on.
So let me take you guys on this journey from scratch to finish, and go ahead and join us. Hope you enjoy it, and here we go.
Quick note, in order to keep the garage door functional, what we did is create this bulkhead in order to hide the entire door above the ceiling without hindering the studio or the HOA rules. features I added during the build was the crown molding around the ceiling. As you can see, the LED lights, they change colors during the nighttime. It's pretty cool to see. The centerpiece of the studio is the table that I have here. It's actually a motorized table that goes up and down if you want to be sitting down or standing up. So that's going to come in handy when we start doing podcasts from the studio here. So instead of having just regular doors for the outside garage, I decided to add the barn doors for extra feature so it can look fancy. And this door actually goes to the garage main door at the front. And the other door goes to the back room, which is the dark room. There's no windows. So I call this the dark room or the open box room. So once you come into the open box room or the dark room, all the lights in here turn on separately. So it depends how much light I need for the project. So that's how I set it up. This laptop and monitor here, I just use it for to watch videos or watch that guy on YouTube. As always, safety first. One of the things I did install was a carbon monoxide sensor and a smoke detector on the back of the dark room for safety. Last but not least, we installed the split system on the back of the dark room, which is air conditioning and a heat pump. So what it does, it feeds the dark room and also feeds the studio room. We kind of did a little a little bit of Frankensteining here because I didn't want to install it on the studio room and make it all noisy. I kind of did a little tubing here so I can actually feed the studio and also work on the dark room. Yeah, we could have done better, but it is what it is.